Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, this is a little bit of a weird one over here because we're going and talking about one of the biggest content creators on the entire, YouTube verse. Now, this is maybe a creator you guys may or may not have seen that is funny enough for me as a Twitch streamer. He was a little bit of a meme going on for a while, where people would actually just watch his videos and get a lot of really weird clickbait and titles, basically from the guy out there who says, husband cheats on wife on Valentine's Day, or like, wow, this guy made fun of this random girl. What could go wrong? Things gone wrong, oh my god, and a lot of various random titles that is probably kind of a little bit funny, to be honest, but right now it's not so funny because he's in some pretty big, massive drama. Now, in case you guys have never heard, this is a big YouTuber called Dhar Mann, one of the biggest YouTube creators in all honesty, has around 18 million subs, but at the same time, he's huge on Facebook, TikTok, and a few other various places. Now, if you guys have never heard of this guy, don't feel too bad, because as you guys can tell, a lot of this content is kind of more so for, well, I'd probably say like 7 to maybe 13-year-olds, depending on how hardcore your family is. But his channel is absolutely no slouch. You guys can see it's getting millions of views every single day, and the channel itself has around 10 billion views. And if you guys know anything when it comes to content, when it comes to Facebook, YouTube, and all those different types of CPMs, you're making a lot of money. Like, we're talking at that point probably at least like $100 million plus, let alone with merch, sponsors, everything else. And well, this guy has kind of had a mentality of being around with kids, you know, giving like good life morals, try to be a good person, don't bully people, don't pick on people, or anything in between. Like, he kind of finds like these weird little genres of like, you know, oh god, dad gave him 3 months to survive, what happens next is shopping. You know, teens make fun of boy dancer and lives to regret it. And it's trying the best to like go get these like 10-year-old kids, or like show them in schools or churches or CCD or whatever it might be, to make them into good people, which in theory is actually kind of a nice thing. But the big thing is, he is getting absolutely hammered and smashed on social media right now because his entire filming squad right now is literally protesting. You guys heard me correctly, he basically has been one of the worst, slimiest people, allegedly, over here, and also my opinion, when it comes to this channel, when it comes to all this stuff. Now, I've actually watched some Dhar Mann videos on my Twitch stream because they're so kind of, I don't want to say cringe, because I don't want to say anything rude against someone's content. It's just not content for me who's over the age of 18, but it's kind of funny sometimes to go and see the acting. It's meant to be wholesome. It's meant to be good for like your parents to put on for your kids, or whatever it might be. But everything that's been ongoing right now has been nothing short of wholesome. So as I mentioned, we have now been seeing multiple walkouts, multiple callouts, and everything in between when it comes to this guy's content. Now, first and foremost, I want to know if you guys have even heard of this guy before. I kind of know him more as a meme, but he's definitely, I think, more so pertaining towards the younger kids on this side. And well, it's not been going good. Number one, I'm going to go show you guys the video over here from one of the main actors in the show, but everyone here is upset. Dhar Mann has been a very successful, real estate agent. They've hit over like a bajillions different dollars in terms of all their like different types of business ventures. His production studio making all these videos. I can tell you right now, as a YouTuber, is making millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. But right now, everyone is protesting against him because he's literally not even paying the people he is like contracting to work. And I'll show you guys this one big from Colin guy who basically is one of the big main actors. But this guy is awful. He is basically making all these people who work for him in these videos, like I'll show you guys one of these videos here really quickly over here, just like little kind of cutesy videos, just have people acting like, you know, it's fake if you're over the age of 13 or whatever it might be. And like they have like parents, they have dads, whatever. But basically these actors have all been apparently not even been, number one, proper employees, but number two, are not even getting paid. Apparently the numbers that some of these folks are getting paid is like around $100 for these filming sessions for essentially a full-time proper job thing going on. Now, I mean, if it was like maybe like 2 hours, you get paid $100, it's a little bit cheap, yeah, for making millions, but it would make sense. These are proper actors, proper film crews. You got to go through makeup. You have to know scripts. You have to do retakes. And overall, it's a proper, legitimate, normal job. But sadly, because this guy is making millions upon millions of dollars, has like a $50 million house, he is just not paying anyone. And as well, HR is trying to get involved. You have these big corporate structures going involved. And with all of this drama still, he has apparently even left and doesn't want to meet with his employees. Now, why do you guys care? I don't know. I just think it's entertaining drama that one of the biggest YouTubers on the entire planet with 18 million views, which I'm surprised, I'm kind of curious if you guys even know about, is getting so destroyed. Like, it's always whenever someone is trying to be the nicest guy out there and try to push these good morals, that sometimes they actually seem like the most schemiest and scummiest people in the backdrop. So with all that kind of bad context over here, I kind of want to show you guys this guy over here, where there's like a huge protest going on. You guys can see this is one of the actors from his thing, and it already has over 5 million views, and there's a lot of other people who also have similar social media that's also pushing for this, where they apparently all went up to go talk to Dhar Mann and want to go have like a proper, like legitimate sit down, and with that, he just never even showed up to this. So I'm not sure what is wrong with all these huge YouTubers. I'm not sure why everyone's like just like this, but let me go and show you guys this guy's video because he seems so nice and wholesome, and my heart goes out to these actors. If you're an artist, if you're someone who's working on this stuff, I would want you to always get like the rightfully pay that you deserve. And for this is why I think this Dhar Mann guy is kind of a little bit of a scumbag.
What the heck is going on?
So go talk about this.
Hey, Colin A. Borden here. I don't normally like to do serious things.
And it's sad. I thought Dhar Mann was all about being good to others, but that's kind of cruel.
Because I think it's a rather frivolous sort of thing. And as an
Isn't it funny how Dhar Mann made videos about teachers not getting paid enough when he doesn't even pay his own actors? Dhar Mann thought his videos didn't apply to him. Jeez.
But now I am going to talk about
he doesn't need to be a little serious.
You know, if you've been following my page or other people's pages,
This sucks.
on the show that I'm on,
I'm so disappointed in someone like this.
Stuff is going down. So I want to give a little bit of an explanation about it. Essentially, as an actor at Dhar Mann Studios, I am just a contract player.
Which is messed up, dude. This guy is, I've seen this guy in videos. I don't even watch this guy. It's just a meme to me. And even I know this dude's a part of the show. He's always like the he's always the down on his luck dad, or like his life is just somehow always falling apart. I hate that I know this. Like, I feel like for me, who is so old, I should not even know this. Dude, it's funny, this guy like will literally have like his kid like he'll have like a video and he's like recently divorced, he's like homeless, and his kid like hates him. I feel bad. He's just always the down on his luck dad guy. It kind of looks like it though, you know. It kind of makes it harder to take this video seriously.
It's not sustainable.
And not in a bad way.
There are a lot of issues at hand here, but
poor guy.
One of the main issues is that not a single actor that works at Dhar Mann Studios can afford.
That's like,
this
dude,
is a show that has
this guy's getting millions of views on every video. You're making good money. You can pay employees, man. You can pay employees. That breaks my heart to see this.
Edited, posted, repackaged as new videos, reposted in other places over and over.
That's just rough. I feel for this guy, man. I feel for him.
Racking in millions of views, ad revenue.
This guy's like probably automated like at least $100 million. Not even joking.
For some time, my entire tenure there, when I first started, we shot everything, as I've told you guys.
And this guy's been an OG, dude. He's gonna go on and say like he's in an apartment building. Like, this guy should have some equity. This guy should be getting paid like easy, like 6 figures, doing well.
It was really just all in one apartment.
Instead, he's getting paid $100 a day. Bro, like,
things haven't really.
It almost puts me in disbelief. It's rough
because it's kind of a big thing, and it's really just between us. But I think that people should.
And these people are literally like everyone. You got everyone protesting. There's out.
Why we are out there right now. We've been talking to a lot of actors.
Man, just literally all of these, man. Just all of these things.
Same. Everybody feels the same across the board. The trouble is,
he needs to watch his own videos. Oh my god.
At the studio of, if you talk, you're out.
This right there, horrible.
Come together as a group. And
they want to complain. They want to talk about this. They want to make sure like everyone's gonna be okay and can pay. Like, literally go pay their rent.
We sent a letter to him,
and they can't even do that. Like, what is going on here, dude?
Copy and an email. The email was CC'd to the head of production as well, so that we made sure that Dhar got it.
This guy needs to get a nice wife and get a huge pay raise.
It was delivered to Dhar. That letter was forwarded to the HR department, which we are not employees of Dhar Mann Studios. We are contract players. So exactly what we have to do with HR, we're not entirely sure, but it was forwarded over there. We were contacted, said we could have a meeting to discuss our issues. That meeting was pushed several times, changed on us. When we finally got to the meeting, we had reiterated that we wanted it to be with Dhar. Dhar was not there. And we said,
doesn't even show up, dude. Doesn't even show up, man, to his own employees. That's just awful, man.
The head of production, the head of HR. That's great. For you to be there too.
It's just every day another YouTuber is just on the list.
Our boss, the person who signs our contracts, Dhar Mann. Thank you very much. Please get back to us with a time for the next meeting by next Tuesday. Just a time for the meeting, not necessarily the next meeting, but by Tuesday. We said this in person. We reiterated it a few minutes later via an email. We checked back in following a couple days. reiterating again, we would like to speak specifically with Dhar. This is what the meeting is about. This is our boss. This is who we want to talk to. End of the week comes and goes. We learned Saturday there will not be a meeting. Meanwhile, a lot of other stuff has happened at the studio. Some not great stuff. Whether it's connected or not, we don't know because no one's talking to us. So that's why we're here right now, because all we wanted to do was sit down and have a conversation with our boss. That didn't happen. We were told explicitly that there will not be any meetings and that any issues that we have can be written down and forwarded to HR.
And they're not even HR. They don't even have to worry about HR.
And that's just not acceptable.
Their contract is not even an employee.
So that's where we are right now.
It's just, it's sickening, dude. I feel so disgusted.
That I personally have done at Dhar Mann, I'm incredibly...
Like, this guy's a goat. Like, dude, I can't believe this is like the craziest, weirdest drama known, man. Like,
co-workers.
You have a guy who's just trying to go preach, like, be a good person, and then he's just not a good person. Like, bro.
Man is in my obituary, whether I go tomorrow or in...
like, that's just awful. This guy just wants me to go, like, afford rent. Like, is it really that hard?
It's done.
Come on. Like, come on now.
My time at Dhar Mann, and so much of that has to do with people like you who are watching it.
It just makes me sad. Like, it's just so easy to not be a bad person, especially rich. What else do you need when you have $100 million? Really?
Thank you for just watching.
Bro, I want to give this guy a hug. He just seems like a cool dude. And I can't believe that people are protesting. They can't even get paid.
Is to keep going to work.
You know, this guy just seems like an honest dude who just wants to be an actor, likes what he does. He just wants to get paid enough money to literally keep doing it. And like, this guy's been in a lot of videos. I mean, I'm not like the biggest Dhar Mann fan. It's just for kids, for memes or whatever. But like, if you're a big YouTuber, you're making good money. You get those ad money, you put it on Facebook, you get the merch sales and everything else. Bro, just pay people a normal living wage, especially like this dude has 2 million followers on TikTok. Bro, he brings people to your stuff. It makes you more money. Like, I don't know what's going on with Dhar Mann, bro. Like, it's not like people shouldn't have to protest just to get a paying wage. Like, what's going on? I don't know what is with these YouTubers nowadays, boys. I don't know, like, what happened to humility. Thank God for Mr. Beast existing. Give me your thoughts and comments down below. I just can't believe this. You shouldn't have to protest just because they go put food on the table and go to work. I don't know. It makes me upset. But anyway, that's it for the video. Bro, Dhar Mann, come on. Like, bro, like, step up. Like, come on. What is this, dude? What is this? Husband cheats on Valentine. Yeah, a little more like you cheat your workers out of pay. Like, come on. Anyway, go like, go subscribe. I don't know what else to say. Just gross, dude. Just gross. Ugh.